Good afternoon. It's 4:30 on Monday, September 25th, and I just wanted to pop on really quick and tell you some things. Um, I think I'm figuring out that I like doing these shorter videos and maybe doing them a little more often just because a lot's happening right now. I've been overwhelmed with all the comments I've received today and the new followers or subscribers. Um, I was kind of feeling discouraged, and it really boosted my spirits today to connect with all of you. I've got my finished bag here. It hits me about at my waist. So I've done the strap, and it will stretch, so I didn't want to get it too long. But this is one side and the other. And it's just two granny squares sewn together with a strap. And I think, it'll hold yarn, it'll hold whatever. The thing about it is I don't line my bags because I do not want to sew. So what I do is I just have a little, if I'm carrying hooks or something loose that might drop out of the bag through the holes, I just put it in a little pouch like a little pencil case, or just put that down in it. And it makes great project bags. And you could put like uh, an iPad or a notebook and stuff like that. So I hope that these will sell. I want to make at least three. But I got to show you today what I found. I went to Hobby Lobby to again see if I could find the clearance, and they haven't started it yet at my Hobby Lobby. I don't know when they will. Um, but I was looking in the yarn aisle, and look what I found. Random acts of kindness. Have a great day. Free. And it was just laying in with the yarn in one of the uh, yarn bins at Hobby Lobby. And of course, I grabbed it, and it just really made my day. And I'm a member of this group on Facebook. There is a Facebook group, Random Acts of Kindness Crochet, I think. I don't know, but I don't know the exact name of it, but you can search for it and join. And I'm ashamed to say I haven't placed one of these yet, but this really um, made me want to make a few of these and place them around places because it really did just make my day. It was such a neat thing, and I haven't opened it yet, so I'm going to open it with you guys. Um, it's just taped together, and they wrote free on the but it's this beautiful little crocheted heart you could use as a bookmark. Isn't that neat? That would be so quick and easy to do. So that just made my day. I'm going to post a picture of it on the Facebook group. So if you haven't checked that out and you crochet, just search for Random Acts of Kindness Crochet or whatever on Facebook and join that group. Now, last night I went crazy, or yesterday evening, with all my new yarn. I told you about the big twist yesterday that I got in the mail, and I wasn't sure if I liked it. And I've read a lot of the reviews, not all of them, and there's several that are not very good, um, like ones and twos. But I love this yarn. I had so much fun last night while we were watching. In fact, I stayed up too late, and I've been very tired all day today at work, but I'm home early because I had a dentist appointment. And so I thought, well, I'm just going to pop on here and do a video and tell you about this big twist yarn. It reminds me just a little bit of Stylecraft Special DK. Now, I'm sure that Stylecraft Special DK is a higher quality yarn, and it is DK, and this is supposed to be worsted, but to me it's like in between worsted and DK. And I really love the stitch definition and how it worked up. Excuse my ends. Look at these colors. I am so pleased with this yarn. I mean, for $2.99 a skein, it's over 300 yards. So Again, excuse my ends, but I wish I had done two of the royal blue to really make this beautiful bright orange color stand out. But the colors are just beautiful. And I noticed today it had gone back up to $4.49 or the regular price. It had been $2.99. And I also started working with that rainbow yarn I showed you yesterday that I got at Hobby Lobby, the baby yarn. Baby Bee Sweet Delight Chunky. I started working this up last night, and this is just regular Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn, worsted white. But I love combining these chunky yarns with worsted. And I just discovered doing that on these granny squares. I just discovered that I could do that, and it works. So that's a little tip for you. But anyway, it just looks so pretty. And I love taking variegated yarns and then finding other colors to go with them. I don't know why, but that's like painting to me. It just thrills me. But this is Premier Basics. Uh, I think the color is maize. I'll look here. Yes, maize. And it matches this yarn so perfectly. Is that not beautiful? And there's the Premier Basics is a very chunky worsted weight. It's very plump yarn. So I'm going to do a few rounds of that and then maybe add some blues and greens. I just think that's so pretty. I don't know what I'm going to make out of it, but I'm going to make a few grannies and decide I may make another bag. I so love making bags, and they're quick, and I think they'll sell in the bazaar. So I am like Santa's little elf the last few days. I've got so many ideas running around my head. I put a link in yesterday's video to, I added it today to give you a pattern from Annie's Designs for this Christmas bauble in case you've never made one. And so this afternoon I'm working on making a bunch of more of those. And I went to Hobby Lobby at lunch, and because like I was looking for them, that's when I found the random acts of kindness. But I was looking for the yarn sale. But then I saw these, and this is what I use to make the baubles. I just get one of these, um, just a clear bauble, and this was $12.99 for 12 of these. No, for 24. So I got, and it was half off. It was 50% off today. So I got 48 of these baubles for $12.99, and I was thrilled. And I didn't want them to get gone because I'm hoping that I can make myself make a bunch of these. I made so many a couple years ago, but I think if I get back into it and get myself, get my yarn arranged. I had this big basket that I used to hold my yarn, and I was just making like crazy. And so I think once I get in the groove, I'll enjoy it again. Um, okay, is there anything else I can talk about? I haven't finished my basket yet, but I have to tell you, I talked about my dog yesterday, being afraid of storms and rain, and one of my viewers commented that her dog gets behind the toilet when it storms. Well, I have to tell you a story about that. That's how this whole thing started. We came home, or my husband came home one day a few years ago, and Tucker had gotten behind the commode in that space, and he had knocked loose the water pipe that goes to the tank. It was an older toilet that was in the house, I guess, when my husband bought it. He had this house before we got married. This is both of our second marriages. So, anyway, he had gotten in there and broke that tank, um, that, what is it called? Anyway, water was everywhere. Water was in the basement. It had just flooded. And so we had to have the bathroom in the basement redone and the bathroom in the in the hallway redone. So yes, from now on, from then on, we had everything repaired, and now we have to shut the bathroom doors when we go somewhere because the dog, I mean, I don't know what it is about the back of the commode, but I guess it's like a little place and a safe place. But yeah, he came home and water everywhere. So that was not a fun experience, and we don't ever want to have to repeat that. So now every time we leave, we close all the bathroom doors. We've got 4 bathrooms. One's downstairs, so he's probably not going to go to that one. But dogs are wonderful, but they can really do some damage. Anyway, that's all I have. It's a quick video, but I'm going to get to work on my bauble making. And I hope you liked my bag. It was very simple, very simple. Um, but it is time consuming. These are just half double crochets. And all I did was when I joined it with that color with the single crochet on the inside, and then I flipped it around. Well, actually, I joined my handle. I mean, I made my handle before I flipped it right side out. And I think it looks a lot neater than one I've made in the past. And then, so I just started with that same color and just made 8 half doubles, and then joined with a slip stitch at the other side. And I just kind of gauged how long I wanted it. I had thought about a crossbody. Well, it could still probably be one. And I know that the handle will stretch. So if you make one of these, be sure not to get your handle too long because, it will stretch. But this can be washed and dried. And I just think it makes a fabulous bag. So anyway, I had to share all that. And remember the random acts of kindness. Maybe I can link the Facebook group in the description. But thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all the comments. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one.